Hi, everybody. This is Daniel with the Michigan Area Paranormal Investigative. We are here at the Lakeside Resort. We are in Houghton Lake, Michigan. World's largest ghost hunt, 2021. This is big. This is great. We're raising money. We're doing proceeds for the SS City of Milwaukee, which is the ship we've worked with in the past. We've actually done our world's largest there 2 years ago. And this year we happen to be involved with UFO contact, which is where we're at right now, and that's what we're involved with. But we're actually attaching World's Largest Ghost Hunt to it. We're here. We have some special people on hand because of the convention. We have Andrea Perrin, who is here. She's busy right now talking to some folks, but she's going to be calling in some UFOs for us a little bit because we're going to be doing some CE5 work. But here we are right now. We are in our setup, which is at the Lakeside Resort. Everybody's like, are there ghosts at the Lakeside Resort? We do have some stories. We do have a lot of recorded deaths on the lake. And again, we're throwing it open to anyone. We're trying to make the bridge happen. We're trying to make the contact happen. We're trying to make this all come together. So this is kind of our setup over here right now. And hopefully lighting is good. Everything is good there. Kind of our basic setup. To start, and we've got a lot of folks. We've got a lot of company. Beth, you have the sheet with the questions.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, good. And basically, what we're going to start off with is we're going to kind of do a little bit of a roundtable session or EVP, and we're going to run some questions. Now, when Andrea gets, we are going to move outside, and hopefully the lighting will be adequate out there. We may need to carry flashlights just in case. So, but we're going to try and make that work. And I think with that, do we want to dim any more lights, or is this good where we're at?
When Barry gets the grid up, we will dim those lights.
Okay, we can dim whatever we need to at any time. So, all right. So I am going to kind of assume a position here. We've got a lot of folks. I think there's more chairs around if anybody wants to come on in. We got a few chairs over here. I can stand up and we can. Who would have thought we were going to run out of chairs? Yay, right? I mean, is that like a bad thing?
Chairs,
no, that's a good thing. So
you can bring some more around.
Really cool. So
you guys are way over there.
Okay. So paranormal investigators at a UFO convention, that's us. Everybody probably is a little bit aware of paranormal things, looking for electronic voice phenomena. That's basically where we're going to start. We've got kind of an agenda with this, which is called the bridge experiment. I talked a little bit about it at my lecture. And basically that idea is that we're trying to contact beings on the other side. You know, we talk about aliens, we talk about angels, we talk about all of it, and basically we're trying to make a connection with who's on that other side that may also be trying to make a connection with us. We call them time stream. We like to assume that there are people there that were scientists that were knowledgeable on this side that now are trying to pursue that same knowledge and contact us back here. So that's kind of who we're going to be looking for as far as the bridge experiment. So we have some set questions that we're going to ask in the first hour of this, and Beth, I think, has a copy of that. Now, what I would like to do actually is kind of maybe start off with those questions. Does everybody here feel kind of comfortable asking a question? Like if we were to say, start with Beth asking the first question, give it about 20 seconds or so. I'll kind of time it out, and then we can just pass on to the next person. If you don't want to, you know, that's just, you know, pass or whatever, and we'll just kind of go right around. Everybody can ask the same question. Give it a few minutes to register if there's anything here. Did I put another recorder down here? I did. Good job. So I've got a recorder with me, and we are going to, I guess, go ahead and start.
Okay. We're also looking for a word.
If
you get a really strong word,
yes,
we have a piece of paper and pen up there for you to write the word down.
Yes.
Because they have a secret word, and they're going to see if we can get that.
Yes, only like 2 people in the whole vastness of World's Largest Ghost Hunt know the secret word. We've done this before. Nobody's ever yet gotten this secret word during Rose Larks. So fingers crossed, maybe this is
It could
the
be
time.
a really obscure word.
You could just feel an impression. A little bit later on, we're going to be doing some stuff with the echo box. You may hear a word come through. So if you do come up with a word or you're feeling a real strong indication of a word, feel free to jot it down, let us know, and we'll pass it on when we submit evidence. So, all right, I'm going to like kneel down. And Beth, oh, she disappeared on me. She's moving around. So, well, okay, now we're going to. What's happening back there? Is everything okay? All right. So Beth, why don't we go ahead and let's start with that first question. And again, this is kind of for time stream. So.
I'm just getting people in.
All right, you do that. And you start, and then you can indicate whichever direction you want to go, and we'll pass around. And if anyone wants to pass, just motion, and we'll just go. Like that.
And remember, we need to use our outside voices so everybody can
we
hear.
have to talk loud. Yes,
Yeah, okay?
yes. So hopefully everyone out there's hearing us. So
number one question for the first hour. And when you get this, it's going to say second hour. Let's just ask the first hour question.
Right. Let's just go around.
There's only 3 for the first hour.
Just do the first question.
What do we look like to you?
All right. Which way do we want to go?
How do you experience time?
And kind of the idea for this is that sometimes we'll be in an environment, and if someone different, like they may not respond to me, but they may respond to you. They may respond to you more so, maybe a little bit more in tune or whatever. So
just to clarify, though, we want to ask the same question.
Okay,
around.
so we still want to do question 1.
Yeah.
So okay, so that's
okay,
fine.
yeah,
Nope, we're good.
just,
So yep. So go ahead with the first question 1.
What do we look like to you?
What do we look like to you?
I just want to clarify for the recorder that there is a little bit of bleed through. I can hear a little bit of voice outside. So we have to take that into account. So, okay.
What do we look like to you?
It was interesting just before she asked the question, there was actually, I felt a little pressure change in the room, which is always interesting. Sometimes we found that barometric pressure, different things like that can be an influence on paranormal activity or something happening. So, and I felt like my ears were just going to pop there for a second, which is interesting. So, it was just Beth playing with the REM pod back there. All right. Yes. The door is open a little bit. Yes. Oh, that is true. It is true. Yes. So, yes. Good skeptic. We need to have a skeptic on board. So that's good. All right. Go ahead, sir.
What do we look like to you?
What do we look like to you?
Back like, there you go. We can go darker once the live cast is over.
So what do we look like to you?
What do we look like to you?
What do we look like to you? What do we look like to you?
What do we look like to you?
What do we look like to you?
What do we look like to you?
What do we look like to you? What do we look like to you?
What do we look like to you?
What do we look like to you?
What do we look like to you?
All right.
Do you guys want to participate? You know what it is.
She's memorized it by now. She's only heard it 20 times.
What do we look like to you?
What do we look like to you?
What do we look like to you?
All right. Just to explain a few things that we do have going on, Barry's got a parabolic mic over there, which is going to give him a lot of directional control on cutting out those voices. So he's going to be able to hear this direction a lot better. You'll notice I'm trying to keep the recorder kind of away from the door as much as I can because this is going to be directional also. So we're just going to try to keep those voices out. We set up a REM pod here on the floor with the doll. Again, the doll is because there have been deaths here or in the area involving children, unfortunately. So we do have the doll to interact with. We've got the REM pod, which is basically if something would come within a close distance, it's going to set that off. So you're going to break that electromagnetic field and you're going to get that activity. We have a huge crystal that Beth and Barry got in, where did you guys get the crystal?
Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Hot Springs, Arkansas. So
Dug it up.
yes,
He
yes.
did.
So
Well, we times for spring, so we're gonna explain that later.
yes, yes. So, but so yeah, so we're using the crystal hopefully to bring things in a little energy with the rock. Basically, again, collective consciousness. We're all thinking towards the same thoughts. We're all hoping for something to manifest. This will be a little bit easier when it gets a little bit darker and a little bit quieter. Here comes the troops. What is the word? She is getting started. Okay. So why don't we all take a little walk outside?
All who want to, some don't want to go out in the
If you don't
cold,
want to go out,
okay.
that's fine. I can hang out in here, or Beth, you want to hang out in here?
I'll
Beth?
hang out.
All right, Beth will hang out in here. We're gonna go
And we'll
outside.
just keep playing around. In
Yeah,
there.
and
Yep.
we'll do a little bit of the UFO contact, which normally that was going to be our last part,
About
but
the
we
other
really
two
want to get
questions,
this
we'll
in.
get those.
We'll get them in, so it'll be good. So, yep, yep. All right, Steph, you're with me. Yeah, you can kill the lights over on that side. Go ahead. Okay, don't worry about it.
And the stars are out.
How's our lighting on that step?
It's not great.
Can you use a light on it then? Or
I don't think so. No.
okay. Let me get my phone.
Just a little dizzy.
How's that?
It's a little bit better.
A little bit better?
Yeah, once we get kind of up closer to it.
I don't want to be out in front of anybody. So.
You did. What happened? Oh my God.
Oh, right.
So she,
Yeah. You took pictures of the whole candle.
This is some high quality
is she out? Or is she?
No.
Yeah. You
right, so we're just waiting on Andrea Perrin. She'll be out here shortly. I think we got a little bit of a false alarm here. We have a beautiful, beautiful night sky. We've got DVR trained on the sky. We've got DVR trained on the horizon. We have a lot going on. So hopefully, if you've never seen Andrea Perrin call in UFOs, she gets a lot of activity, and I'm hoping that we're going to get some activity tonight here, and maybe we're going to get some of it on camera. So fingers are crossed.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Gabby. How are you? Wait, we're Gary.
So keep shining light in my eye.
All right, we lost her. We've lost Andrea.
Should we go back inside?
I hate to pull everybody. All right, maybe.
Thank you.
I understand that she lives here. We have a doll here that we brought you that we thought you might like to look at. You can touch her. You get near that machine that is lit up. Please don't be afraid, honey. It won't hurt you. We're so sorry that what happened to you. And I know it must have been scary, but I know you're in a beautiful place now and you're loved and liked. But if there's anything you would like to tell us or say, please say it now. Are we not doing that? All right. We also understand there has been lake accidents. If any of those sweet souls are here who would like to speak with us, we're open to hearing you or sending a message on that you would like to send on. You haven't been forgotten. We honor you. We're sorry for your tragic death. We'd be honored to speak with you.
Can I interrupt anything, Danny?
No.
All right, come on. Okay.
So, no, we're just live nationwide. It's okay.
So, how do I do the donation?
We invite any spirit that's here to speak with us.
Keep it to the friend. And so did
Any other beings that would like to speak with us.
Beth is, of course, our psychic medium on our team.
We invite Time Stream in to help us with tonight. Anybody else have a question for the spirit world or for the fourth dimension or the beings from space? Okay, go right ahead.
Speaking now to the spirits in the room or in the building or in the area. How old are you?
If there's any spirits that are lost at this time, and you can seek out the light, please tell us that you're here. We will help you find your way.
All right, we're getting a thumbs up that Andrea is ready to call the UFOs. I'm gonna.
We're just gonna hang here. We're almost done.
Okay. Okay, never mind.
It's just coming out right now.
All right.
Annie? Just put back inside.
That's a keeper. Way to go.
She's out by her.
I really hope that picture is facing
Very good. Finally got on channel. Arm up in the air over here. Even my mom the other day was like,
This is one of my favorites. Okay. The nearness of your victim. Okay.
Annie, Maria says hi.
Wonderful.
Maria says hi.
Hello, Maria. Hello, darling. Mwah. You guys are dressed funny.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
I love this. This is one of the ET's favorite songs. I'll sing the best I can. COVID really fucked with my voice badly, but it's getting better, but I'll sing along the best I can. It's me. Likes me. Oh no. It's just the nearness you. Oh, there's activity already. Keep your cameras pointed up. If you see something move, a light anomaly, click it. Click. So close to me. Oh. Come true. Only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight. Oh, I love it. Keep an eye out. They were active hours ago in broad daylight today. Don't even think about this. Just feel them. Feel them. We are so not alone. It's ridiculous how not alone we are. Sensation. It's just the nearness of you. I feel you so close to me. You only grant me the right to hold you so start snapping. Take 3, 4 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take them right in a row. 3 of them will have nothing in them, and then the 4th one will have something amazing. Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. All right, good. That's good to know. Okay, it says my phone's got a virus. Is that real? Or is that trying to get me to download a
It
virus?
wants you to download it, then when you download it, if you click yes or no, you could end up putting a virus. Just delete it.
Okay, delete it.
Get rid of it.
Because I've never had that show up before, ever. Nothing like that.
IT department.
What did you see? What? Oh, you saw
saw
it?
that.
All right.
But I think it probably was a star.
Yeah, okay, you
It's
know
a
what?
straight
Nice to see
phone.
You know what? Shooting stars. Okay, let me tell you about shooting stars. Chances are you'll see maybe 1 or 2 light streaks from an exploding star across the galaxy in your lifetime. Shooting stars are predominantly extraterrestrial vessels that are moving out with the curvature of the Earth to such an extent at such a speed that it looks like a shooting star, but it's actually them. Yeah.
Wow.
It is actually them. Yep.
I have no idea.
Okay, what's that big bright white light over there? Is that an airplane?
No. It hasn't moved.
Wait a minute.
It's
I've been there for a couple of minutes now. It doesn't seem to be moving like an airplane.
Or it looks like it's either coming right towards us or it looks like it's getting bigger and bigger.
It actually looks like a moon on mine.
It might be Venus.
It
But
looks like a
that-
moon.
I've never seen Venus that bright. No, I know it. Okay, who's got the star chart? What the hell is that?
I don't know.
It's definitely
See,
Jupiter's right here. See? Right there. That's Jupiter. What the hell is that? That just showed up.
Very slow.
Yeah,
It's not showing. Okay, it's not showing on star chart. All right, could you take pictures of that?
Was moving. What is that?
It's getting closer.
It's getting closer.
All right, we may actually be having some UFO activity here on World's Largest Ghost Hunt. Thank you, Andrea Perrin.
What the hell is that?
What
Either
is-
getting closer or
Gotta
going
be one of ours. To be that
Okay,
close.
must be a plane.
Okay,
I see something, yeah.
Gotta be, one of ours.
I can see the lights flashing.
Yeah, I can see something. That, where's the nearest airport that it would be coming from?
It's a plane.
Yeah, no.
Well, that was still very exciting. We thought we had
You
one.
know what? It's the fucking government checking up on us. Get out of our airspace. Get off my grid. Yes, yes. There you go. Sayonara, shithead. You're messing with our star search.
Excuse me up there, can you get the out of here?
Yeah, could you please already? We're busy.
All right, false alarm. It was fun. It was very exciting. It's like we're all watching that. We're all watching it coming slowly towards us. It's funny because when planes like do come at us, we've seen that before, where it's like they move slowly. You know, it's like it looks like it's moving really slow. So that was very neat, very cool. Got the adrenaline going.
You had. Yeah, they are so beautiful.
I had never seen anything like that.
I'm gonna pick another song. I'm gonna pick another one of their favorites. Yes, darling. Absolutely. Me too. Okay, absolutely. I will. Let me just pick one of their favorites. See what we can get going out here. And everybody, you know, just feel the love. Just feel it, because even if you don't see something, they see you. This is conscious contact that you are making right now. Most everybody's not listening, and that's okay. Maybe they're hearing me subliminally.
Something blinking over here.
Pardon? They tell me what they
Right
like.
there's a blinking light.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So, all right. So we'll just ignore them.
There's a
Okay,
blinking
all
light up
right. Yep.
here.
I see that now.
Oh,
No.
that's
Oh,
a
no.
great show. Oh my.
So was that me being a bad photographer? 1 second later.
I don't know what that is. That's amazing though, huh? That's amazing. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Something, the dust
Something.
in the eye.
Yeah, I know. I know. All right, let me pick. Let me pick. Play Sentimental Journey for me. Yeah, Liberty Mutual, my ass. Get off my screen.
I'm not sure if I got something or if that's just a faded out star.
I don't know. I would have to.
Thinking
I'd
more
have
of a
to
star at
say,
that point.
yeah, probably. Skip ad.
That's all right. We are not
Sentimental Journey. Maria, is that still Maria?
She's still there.
Oh, she's so precious. I love you, darling. We're playing old songs from our youth and calling in the ETs. She's done that with me.
Yeah.
She did that with me in Harrisville, Rhode Island, on the side of a lake. So she knows. Sentimental Journey. Boy, like a child in wild anticipation, long to hear that all aboard. 7, that's the time we leave at 7. I'll be waiting up for heaven, counting every mile of railroad track that takes me back. Resolve. I wish this was louder. There she goes. This is one of their very favorite songs. They love this song. This is for you. From the technology you gave us. How perfect is that? Oh, oh. Have to excuse me for a minute, only for a minute, because I have to go over here and apologize to Jeff's children for my filthy mouth. But I'll be right back. I will. I'll be right back.
I know.
We were all getting warmed up. You could see it was moving, but it was slow when they're coming in. We were down there. Yeah. I'm gonna read. 20 more minutes. So,
I don't know how you want to round up.
I'm not sure either. That's gonna be a little tricky. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to. If you're ready to let's head back in and start getting put stuff together.
Yeah, I mean, you can start if you want. We're heading back
Yeah, we're
in.
just gonna start getting set
It's
up a little
all
bit more, and it's like it's casual. But yeah, feel free to come in back in or
Yep.
warm up or. I'm gonna keep the light on here. Still kind of.
All of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's a big. Okay.
Holy crap.
Wow.
That's my wife.
Where were you at?
It's okay. I'll stop.
Okay.
Well, the full hat. Full hat. And, one of the first.
Yeah. We can hold off. Start coming back in a little bit. So we can keep going at the same time. Then we've got about a little over 15 minutes yet on live stream. So we'll probably switch over to Facebook. Is that gonna work on Facebook?
He was a maybe the caretaker of the owner. I think it's one of them states about staying on the island. My house got some things going on. My house was built in 1901. All granite stone basement. Really thick walls. So, there's some pretty strange stuff in there, you know, but we just totally
Yeah, we should probably go ahead and we'll just start doing some stuff. How are we holding up on there? Good.
Good.
All right, we're kind of rolling back inside. It's getting a little cold out. We had some interesting. Everybody got very excited. We had an airplane kind of coming across the water, and it like looked like it was just moving very slow, and it was just getting brighter and brighter and brighter. Yeah, and I don't know, my heart's going. Poop, 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 poop. I'm like, oh, this is it. This is it. So and that was an airplane. It was an airplane. But I know I was getting ready. I was like,
every airplane.
yeah, exactly. But it did. It looked really, really cool for us. Yeah, once you saw the lights, exactly. So then it was like it looked really good. You know, we could see the blinking lights. And it was like, not quite so cool anymore. But it was exciting anyway. I got my adrenaline going, so it was like that was very cool. It did. It did warm me up a little bit. So anything
So we've
exciting?
been asking questions.
We can do some burst sessions too, if we get any information like right off the gate here. We just don't want to do that questions. I guess we have. I mean, I don't know. Or we can just ask some questions. I can do a burst. Do we want to do a little burst session? We'll just, if we get anything. Steph, how is the lighting? Like, holding this?
Yes,
Yes.
forever.
Okay, I'm gonna hold this forever. Here.
We need to get that line out.
Well, I just, you know, if we want to.
Somebody else.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Daniel, you can hand it to me and I'll.
Okay. Right in my eyes. She got me right in the eyes. Got it. All right. So I will set this up and we'll do.
Is that enough stuff for doing?
No, it's good. Thanks.
All right. No, we wrote everything that we want. So. All right. So I'm going to just ask a couple questions and then we'll play this back and see if we get anything. Again, I'm going to be pretty interested in focusing on the doll, the crystal. We're just going to see if we can get anything to respond to us. So main thing is after I ask a question, just give it about, 20, 30 seconds or so, just everybody sitting real still. Yeah, and then I'll ask the second question, and then we'll play it back. You sure can. Take away. All right, here we go. This is Daniel. We're here at the Lakeside Resort, trying to contact any spirits or any beings that might be here with us today. If you're here and you can speak into this device, can you tell us who you are? What do you want us to know? Back. This is Daniel here at the Lakeside Resort, trying to contact any spirits or any beings that might be here with us today. If you're here and you can speak into this device, can you tell us who you are? What do you want us to know? You can kind of hear when you're up close like that, you know, the voices outside, so that we play a little bit. Play that back a little better, so. All right. I'm going to start the recorder again. If anyone has a question they want to ask, you have something, anything, we'll get it going. So here we go.
We have a child here with us that would like to have a message.
How many spirits are here?
How did you pass away? One of the crazy things with Houghton Lake is that, you know, I mean, it goes back so much to the logging era and stuff. So we don't even really know, you know, how many people died during that. You know, it's like, but again, Beth did some research. We have some, we could throw some names out there maybe on the next round. Let's see if they got it in here.
We have a child here with us that would like to have a message.
How many spirits?
How did you pass away? Usually if we have something come through, it's going to be usually kind of whispery, generally loud enough to hear, but they usually come across as kind of a whisper. Could be loud, could be quiet, but we've got a few that are just outright speaking as well. That's going to look at some of the names to see if maybe we can throw a name or two out there and maybe get some recognition on that.
Does it have to be somebody that?
It does not. With collective consciousness, one of the things we talked about going into this with World's Largest Ghost Hunt was that because we're all doing this in the same 24-hour period, that we could inadvertently talk to one of the spirits, say from Singapore, where they were doing, that it could all be very much related. So it does not have to be anyone here. It could be anyone from anywhere. And again, I'm going to just call out and say, Time Stream, if you're here, if you can hear me, this would be a great time to have you help us to facilitate some communication here. So, but yeah, we could catch anything, or and once we get into the Echo Box session a little bit later, let's do one more burst session, and then let's do another round table with the second question, and we'll run that around, and then we'll move from there. So, Beth, are you ready?
Mhm.
All right, I'm going to start the recorder now.
Natalie, are you here with us? Angelise, are you here with us? Christy, are you here with us? Greg, are you here with us? Elias, are you here with us?
If you're not any of those people, can you tell us who you are? Can you tell us where you're from? Whispering is the bane of paranormal investigators everywhere, because, like I said, a lot of times EVPs come through as a whisper. So when we get whispers, it's the hardest thing. So we try to mark them.
Natalie, are you here with us? Angelise, are you here with us? Christy, are you here with us? Greg, are you here with us? Elias, are you here with us?
And if you're not any of those people, can you tell us who you are? Can you tell us where you're from?
Can I say on the second name, I forget what it was,
Mm-hmm.
slightly, I heard a yes.
Oh, yes, in there. So,
Yeah, if you could turn it up.
So
With
I
Natalie,
think we're at the
I think
full
The first
volume.
question.
Natalie was like a. I don't
There
know
was-
what
There was some weird noise in the first one, but Beth and I looked at each
it
other,
was like.
and it's like,
Oh, yeah.
but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I
I'm
heard
not
the
sure
noise
either what
too.
that was. But let's that guy when he talked on there. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, let's try that. Play that back. If you hear anything, I'm gonna get a little.
Natalie, are you here with us? Angelise, are you here?
Right.
Yep, yep.
You hear it?
Christy, are you here with us? Which is interesting because she's on. Greg, are you here with us?
I think I'm still on the.
Do we have a child here with us that would like to?
I think I messed up. Way to go, man. All right. Here we go.
Natalie, are you here with us?
There's something there.
Angelise, are you here with us?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah. Very, very, very quiet,
Christy,
but that sounded like a
are
yes.
you here with us?
So that was Angelise.
Greg,
Really
are you here with us?
interesting. Now she passed away on.
She was the one on the voting
On the
accident.
voting
Right.
accident.
Are you here with us?
Okay, well that's cool. We may have gotten something there. So Angelise is a name that we'll call that back up a little bit and see what we can come up with. So I think we're gonna just run the second question around so that we can stay on track with those.
I know the first one, we're really excited to ask questions really fast, so we want to kind of give a pause.
Yeah, just a couple. I don't know, like count 10 or something like that. Yeah, 10 seconds or so.
And the next, go ahead.
I'll stand up. Steph, is your lighting still good? How are we on lighting? So let's just go lights on for this round. Yeah,
So the next
we're almost done on the live.
Is how do you experience time?
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 How do you experience time? How do you experience time?
How do you experience time?
How do you experience time?
How do you experience time? How do you experience time?
How do you experience time?
How do you experience time? Do you experience time the way that we experience time?
How do you experience time?
One thing that's interesting for us about with the time questions, and I didn't get a chance to touch on it in my talk, is the fact that time is like it plays a part in paranormal investigating, and people don't usually talk about it. But we've had instances when I get into the echo box and the spirit box a little bit later here. We've had instances where we feel like we've kind of crossed time. We've had our own voices come through. We've had things similar to that.
You understand the reason that I worded it like that?
Yeah,
To
right.
keep it from an open-ended question.
Yes,
to a yes or no
yes, yes, exactly. So keep it a yes or no. Yep. But time can be a factor in this. And it's like, we don't know, even with the spirit realm, we don't know how long it might take them to answer a question. We don't know if they are going to answer a question before we even ask it. We don't have any idea. So I've got like crazy goosebumps going on right now, which is sometimes a sign that somebody is here with us. But like right now, like my hair is standing up, everything's going wild here. So that's probably a good sign of something. So, but that energy right now feels really, really ramped to me, and I don't know why, but it may just be the collective consciousness. It might just be all of us putting our thoughts into this. So, so the name of the little girl, we had that Angelise. We had that name come through pretty prominently. Now we're gonna run
a few more names.
Do you? Okay. We're gonna run a few more minutes with the lights on. We should actually be about wrapped there. Oh, so yeah, we're gonna just keep going. So,
Thank you.
let's do just a little bit more. I just don't want to throw the questions at them. Yeah, we can go round table with the last question. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll have at least the first three out of the way.
Ladies, we'll start with you because we didn't get to ask.
Yeah, they're getting left out over there.
With the question being, how can we improve contact?
How can we improve contact? How can we improve contact? How can we improve contact? How can we How can we improve contact? How can we improve
How can we improve contact?
Is there a way we can improve contact with you? How can we improve contact? How can we improve contact?
How can we improve contact?
How can we improve contact?
How can we improve contact?
How can we improve contact?
How can we improve contact?
How can we improve contact?
How can we improve contact?
All right, so we got the main three questions. Now with the contact question, what's interesting for me with the whole concept of time stream and stuff is that, and like I said, it's really weird because as we've done more research on time stream, and this was all going down in the 80s and the 90s, it's gotten so obscure on the internet. It's like it's really hard to find. It's like you really have to just find the right links to even go into it. But the idea is that they have stations on the other side with which they're trying to communicate with us. And so, one of the questions I know we've asked in the past was, are there any stations still in operation? Things along those lines. So the contact question is interesting, again, as focused towards time stream. But and we've had some great results in the time stream areas. So we just kind of keep running with it. And we just keep hoping that they're going to give us more information on that. So now we did have a response possibly to one of our names when we read them off. So I think we should probably pursue that a little bit. We've got the questions out of the way. Let's do a little bit more EVP, and then we'll switch over to the Echo Box, and we'll kind of kick that up a notch, and we'll see if we get anything from the Spirit Box. So I would say, Beth, why don't you go ahead and let's kind of focus on that name. I'm going to scooch over here by Beth for a second.
Dim the lights.
So yeah, can we go dim on the lights? Where are we? Are we still? All right. Well, it's pretty dark. You're gonna need some light there.
No, it's good.
Stuff.
It's good. Yeah.
Okay. Steph says she's good.
Okay.
All right.
Angelise Morona, are you here with us? Charles Trudeau, are you with us?
Hi, Michigan.
Hello.
You're past the hour.
Okay.
So thank you for being part of us. Happy National Ghost Hunting Day. And an hour goes all fast, doesn't it? Okay.
It does.
It does. God bless you all. And again, may the spirit be with you.
Thank you.
Bye.